not to get fixed too long in any one particular place, because if I look too much right, I could end up rear-ending the car in front, you know. I would start with ones like this. It's a single lane roundabout. I'm going to go at first exit, which is ahead. No lanes on approach and early visibility to the right there. Really good visibility, nothing coming. So there's a cyclist behind me. I'm going to keep centre of the road. This bike could come across the field here. And I'm going to check my mirrors and signal left to come off. It's a nice easy one to start with. Excellent visibility. Yeah, no lanes really to follow. We can see the roundabout coming up again. We'd identify it from the blue circle with the white arrow pointing the direction of the traffic left. So if somebody asks you to turn right at a roundabout, don't go that way. You've always got to go that way, but you just go round it. I'm going to turn left on this occasion, so mirrors and signal. Looking early, forward right, forward right. The clutch is up. I'm in third. I didn't really see the need to change. The car was a bit grumbly. I could have dropped to second, but it didn't really matter. There's nothing around. I had good visibility. On a different day, you might drop to second. And again, it's car dependent. So just because this car can deal with it, your car might not. So the other things you're going to come to is mini roundabouts. And as I say, they're not always the easiest to start with. But if you're in junction territory, you're probably going to come to a few minis. So the key is just being slow enough to deal with it. We've got the blue circle that looks with the 3 arrows. I'm going to turn right. So I'm going to go second gear, clutch up, because these are normally more closed, these mini roundabouts. Both feet covering, but still gliding, you know, cars carrying me across. There's the white paint. And I'm going to have to clip it slightly with the back right tyre, and I'm not going to signal to exit. Okay, so I've identified another roundabout. It's a mini one. I'm going to turn left, mirrors, signal, keep on the gas. Why would I even come off the gas? My right is completely clear there. And so he's just following it through. Okay, so we've dealt with single lane roundabouts, so they're the ones with no paint on approach, no paint on the roundabouts. It's generally good to keep centre on them, not to invite a car on the outside or inside. We've dealt with mini roundabouts where we'll always signal on approach, apart from if we're going straight ahead, that is, unless straight ahead is first exit. Sometimes the 12 o'clock exit is the first exit, so a left signal in that case isn't a bad thing at all, because it keeps traffic flowing on the opposite side if they're turning to their left or going ahead. So looking up ahead, we've got the blue circle, we've got the roundabout, so we're going to go right at this roundabout. So I'm going to go mirrors, I'm going to signal when I'm level with this junction here. I'm going to go second, clutch up. I can't see nothing on the approach, it's very closed, you see, you can just get the odd one that's closed. I'm going to go clutch down first gear and revs, bite, balance. You know, like I did on the hill junctions. Just like I did on the hill junctions. So I'm ready to go here. I know I'm not going to roll backwards. So it's ideal really. And I'm just looking for any blockers. Is that Corsa a blocker? Yes it is. So that's an opportunity for me to go. Just off the gas there, mirrors, signal, that's centre and left mirror, signal left. And right door mirror for the new road. Just coming through this narrowing here. Just going to check the left door mirror and just keep left. So we've got the roundabout coming up. Going to mirror signal. Thinking whether to go to second, sorry. Now I'll just cover the brake and clutch. Got time for the cyclist. He's turning left anyway. So checking my mirrors, signaling left, accelerating off. Third gear just okay really. As long as I'm not on the gas, you know, on approach, which I'm not, because I'm covering brake and clutch, aren't I? So I can't be on the gas there on the last couple of car lengths on approach. Unless I've seen it's all clear and it, you know, it's like I can just drive through, but that's quite rare really. You're going to lose your lane positioning and stuff if you're on the gas there. So we've got another roundabout coming up here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go middle mirror. There's a car really close. The signal, there isn't one, but there might be a brake signal. There we go. Mirror signal. Position. I'm going to go left because the road's opened up. The space is opened up there. And so I'm going to keep left. So mirrors, signal. Coming up to a roundabout, coming off a 40 road to approach this, so, and it's all downhill, so make sure that you gauge a good grip on them brakes coming down, yeah? I'm going to turn left, 30 mile an hour in the new road, car's chugging, so from 4 to 2, first gear, I can't see past this black one, but look, the line stretches out further on the left. I'm not going because I couldn't see, can go there, see how I'm looking forward before I go? I think the left signal cancelled, unfortunately. I just managed to get it back on. Okay, so looking at lane markings, right is right only, so I don't need to know anything else. I don't need to see the marking on the left, right is right only, so this must be ahead. And there we've got the arrows ahead and left. Checking the mirror, nothing behind me in this lane. Not speeding up too, it's got the white Fiat 500 coming round. After the Fiat 500, last looks, yeah, good. Just in second, keeping left, not cutting those white lines there with my right tyres. So we've got another roundabout coming up. I'm going to go ahead for Borough Wash, and there's loads of cars on the approach, so I'm going to do exactly the same. Braking. I'm in second, that's fine. I'm just using tick overlook, feet are here, cars even carry me at the same speed uphill. And let's have a look. After this white one we're gone, and we just roll onto the roundabout. So a bit of a spiral here, and from middle to left, keep it in the left, keep it in the left, keep it in the left, keep left, keep left, keep left, keep left. And the signal's been on ages, so it's been helping these guys out from the second they saw me. So the road widens here, and there's paint on it, so there's two lanes here. Following this curb, left steer, right steer, mirrors, signal, braking already, giving that Audi behind me a warning. I want to be accelerating off this roundabout and then have to slam on, so always look into the road. And I'll say that, but don't look too long into the road and down the road. Look at what's in front of you as well. So I'm going to go ahead at the next roundabout, looking at floor markings. So check my centre right. Floor markings tell me that the left is left only. So I'm just easing off the gas. I'm still in third. The car feels and sounds fine. That one's turning after the white. So back on the gas there, looking forward now. Just easing on, checking centre and left mirror, keeping right, and checking my mirrors and coming back into the normal centre position. And again, really wide road, but I know it's one lane because it merged. You had the merge arrows, and that's what you normally get after these bigger roundabouts here. So it's a 40 road, and again I can see the blue circle ahead, so I've identified it. I'm off the gas, there's a car behind. I'm turning left, so I'm going to pop on a left signal to check my door mirror. I'm going to brake. 5 to 2, clutch up, white one's coming off, so you see the head constantly turning there. He had a biker crossing, I knew he was there. I can see the blue circle with the chevron arrows, which means when the chevron normally is quite tight. So I'm going to check my centre and left mirror and signal left. It's one lane here, but as I get closer it's going to widen, and there used to be some paint, you can just see it faintly. Covering braking, clutch, and away we go. As long as you're covering your pedals on the approach, that's really, really important, because instantly you can go brake, clutch down, swap gears. Alright, I'm going to do a right turn at this one, so I'm checking my mirrors, signalling right, feet up, covering brake and clutch. Now I'll start to just touch the brakes, still in third. Car's coming round, so I'm going to buy some time by going second, clutch up. Okay, that's not enough time. Clutch down, first gear. The lines are there and I'm not stopping, easing off the brakes, revs on. Got time before that. I've only got to get to here. That blue one's got to come all the way around, and it's got loads of cornering to do. So that's the way you want to think of it. That's my third exit, and I'm keeping right, checking the mirrors before I actually merge into one lane. And at the next roundabout, I'm going to turn right. I'm not going to signal yet. Mirrors. I'm going to think about going round and crossing this white line in the middle of the road. It's broken, so it's legal. All I need to make sure is it's safe. Two main questions whenever you do anything. Is it safe? Is it legal? So the signal's on, I'm going to go second. I'm not going to speed up though, only second, no gas. Just covering the brake and covering the clutch. Got lots of cars coming, so clutch down, gently braking. First gear before I stop. Set the revs, find the bite, look forward and go. Crucial that I look forward. If traffic's backing up and I'm still looking to the right, I'm going to drive straight into the back of a car. So, left signal on, centre and left mirror. And then we come into the new road, 30 road, checking my centre and right mirror. We've got another roundabout coming up, I'm in fourth. I'm checking my centre and left mirror for this left turn. First exit, to mirror, signal, position, speed. I'm going to go first, there's quite a lot of cars here, so I'm buying time. After this black one, I'm going to latch on like a carriage on a train. The key there, guys, is being prepared. If I hadn't had the clutch up and already have decided, it's no good the gap already being in front then deciding, because by the time you act, you're not going to act because you're not. The situation will have changed. So got another roundabout here, and I'm going to go ahead second exit. Feet are just covering again off the gas. Just checking what this silver one's doing. Following this curb as it peels off, aiming for the next curb. Checking my centre and left mirror, signalling left, keeping left. Nothing on the right. I'm just checking the right mirror there because of the merge. Checking my centre and right. The road in front has opened up into 2 lanes, so that's called early positioning there. Not necessarily a lane change because I knew I was singular coming in off the roundabout. Got another big roundabout coming up. Look, I'm going to take the 4th exit this time. Got the brake lights ahead, so I'm giving an early brake signal with mine. Clutch down and into second, clutch back up there, covering the braking clutch. I'm going to put a little bit of gas on, only a little. There's roadworks at this roundabout, so it can change daily, the layout. So mirrors and signal right. There's 4 cars waiting, and it doesn't look that busy on the right. So I don't think these will be there that long. My clutch is on the floor as I'm rolling now, and I'm just feathering the brake pedal, squeezing on and easing off, leaving a tyres and tarmac gap between me and the vehicle in front. And is there enough space for my car without me hanging out into another lane? Yes, there is, and another reason to be looking right forward with your observations. Okay, so here's a scenario. I've just come off an A road. Look at that warning triangle there, look. Do you see what I mean? It's saying reduce speed now. We've got the arrows on the floor nice and early because look how squiggly the road is. You can't actually see the roundabout, so you get that. There's the sign covered with all the hedges. So, you know, in summer months you've got to be careful as well. I'm going to turn right for what's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4th exit. I can. That's left only in that lane, look. 30 mile an hour on the roundabout, and look, I can't see a thing till I get to the lines pretty much. So, oh, and it's clear. Clutch is up, so it's dead easy to just get gone, get a bit of gas down and get on it. Now this roundabout's a spiral. It isn't marked, so I've got what I think is the correct spiral. That's 3rd exit, and I'm going to take the 4th. So the earliest point I can signal is here. As soon as I get in view to the guys that are waiting over there, they are going to start moving because they see my signal and my road positioning was well over. I'm going to turn right, so I'm going to use the right-hand lane, checking my mirrors, signaling and positioning. I've come over the hatched area a little bit, so I'm not like the van in front. What that van in front's done is late positioning. You can sort late positioning out with, you know, lots and lots of steer on and lots of steer off, like so. So I'm in 1st gear, clutch is up and I'm rolling. That silver car was a blocker, so I'm going. And that introduces blockers. So mirrors, centre and left, and come off and cling to the right. Another check in the left, another check in centre and left there at the point of merge. What are blockers then? You know, when you give way to your right, well, if your right stops, well, they're not giving way to you, they are giving way to their right. So that's why it's so important to look over the roundabout sometimes, so you can see them blockers, and you know, as long as you're prepared, you go.